Hello everybody. Today I wanted to make a little quick video. This is an unboxing video. And forgive me, my son is reading right now, and just in case you hear his voice in the background. But this is probably the first of many videos that I'm gonna start making. I have probably, most would say, an addiction, but I think it's more like a hobby. I love fountain pens, fountain pen inks, mechanical pencils, you know, pens. And today I just received this pen that I've been wanting for a while. It's a limited edition pen. I got it from Goulet Pens. I bought quite a few items from them. Probably in like the past year or so. And they always send me cool stuff all the time. And so that's the card that I got right there, if you can see it. They always send like a little sticker as well, and you know, then of course your packaging slip. And I think there's something else in here. Oh, yep, it's a little candy, and I usually give the candies to my son. So that was him in the background. So anyway, I don't know how this is gonna come out or how this is gonna look, but I've recorded videos before, but nothing like this. Well, anyway, so a lot of my videos are going to be of fountain pens, inks, you know, different pens that I have, mechanical pencils, paper, and this is probably the first video. And this pen is from Pineider. Pineider is a company that's been around since 1774, and they've made a lot of luxury goods, but when it comes to actual fountain pens, these guys have, you know, innovated quite a bit. And Dante Del Vecchio was the man who designed this pen, among others, and I'm really happy to have this one. And I think I have it upside down, and I do. But here's how the packaging comes. You know, it's really, really good packaging. And then of course, you know, the paper that it comes in, and this is how it comes. Now, I'm not sure yet exactly what I'm gonna do, but this is just a quick unboxing video of it. But eventually what I will do is I will go ahead and, you know, mess around with it, use it for a while, so that way I can make another review on it just to see how it really is. Because I mean, I've heard some good things, I've heard some other things, but you know, this is what the pen looks like. And as you can see, there it is. These are limited edition. Now I've heard that there's only 949 of these, but each pen has about 88 of each size. So, you know, I think there's, if I remember correctly, 5 different sizes that that are fountain pen, and then of course there's some point pens, and then there's 2 colors. There's one that's this Carbo Iridium, which is the one I got, and there's one that's, I think it's Carbo Iridium, but I'm not all too sure. I think it actually is like more of a silver and black color. But well, anyway, what's really cool about this pen, and what I really liked about it, was just, you know, first of all was the name, and there it is. And if you look at it with the sheen, I guess there's like almost like a sheening on it, but it's carbon fiber along with iridium, you know. And then at the bottom, if you can see right there, it says 02. This is the second pen of the fine point nibs. And just all of the stuff that's with it. I kind of really like it a lot. You know, it's magnetically held. And what's really neat is that when you post the cap, it lines up directly with the nib. Now, of course, this nib is a 14 karat gold quill nib. And a lot of people say that when you get these, that you might have to make a couple of little minor adjustments and double check the nib, but it's a very beautiful nib. And it's a very interesting type of filler. It's a piston filler. I have several piston fillers. I have a couple of vac fillers, and Yeah, a lot of people were, one of the things was people were saying was that this is kind of really difficult to move, but seems fairly easy to me. And I like that. And actually goes quite a bit back. That's it. Wow. Seems like it might hold quite a bit of ink. But once I ink it up and I start doing like a writing test and play with it a little bit, it actually probably will. It feels really light too, because when you look at it online, it looks like it's very heavy, and magnetically the cap goes on pretty good, you know? It's really nice. And then I remember Dante Del Vecchio was talking about how these had like really custom hinges on here, that there's a spring built in here. So, because most fountain pens, which I've started to learn this to be true, is some of them end up having a tendency of losing their form and rigidity whenever you want to, you know, put these on your shirt, or if you have a pocket, or if you put it, you know, into a pen case. And like, for example, this is an online pen that I have, which I really like, but it hasn't done that. This one is more of a tension, you know, type of, it's not spring loaded, but from what I've heard is that these metal pieces actually go around inside the cap, so it's all molded together, and then it, you know, but it keeps working. It's worked for a while. And then my Esterbrook Osti, which I'll do another one. This is an OS with a journaler nib. This one actually is fairly simple, you know. I like the way it holds, and it is pretty heavy, but this is heavier than this. But of course, this is carbon. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do some testing with this and see how it goes. But other than that, looks like a very beautiful pen, and I like the magnet, how it sticks to it. Sticks really nice. And just looking at certain things, but I'll have more of an in-depth review after I use it for a while and ink it up and play with it. But in the rest of the pen box, if you pull this back, this opens up, and if you notice, there's an actual book in here. And the only downside to this book is the fact that it's in Italian. And I don't know Italian, but here comes everything else that you get with it, you know, your identity card, probably warranty in here. It's number 2 out of 88. There's all the information for it, which is really neat. And then just some more instructions. It looks like this is just probably caring for it. But it talks about why it's called that. And I've noticed that when I was looking at a lot of the Pineider pens that they're all named after movies. There's a Full Metal Jacket. There's this one, the Back to the Future, and I think that's pretty neat, pretty interesting. But this book actually talks about the history of Italy in 1949. And it's mostly a picture book, so it'll be really nice to go through this. But oh my gosh, this is probably one of the nicest quality books I've ever had. It looks really neat, so I'm very interested to look at it and you know, give it a peruse. But yeah, so that's the Pineider Back to the Future pen, which I think is really neat, and I'm gonna enjoy playing around with the pen. And I mean, this is probably the nicest case I've ever gotten for anything. Whether it be a fountain pen, a video game, another book, or something, you know, but it's actually really, really neat. I really like it. Well, anyway, that's going to be the end of my video, and I will post a review a little bit later after I've inked this pen up and messed with it a bit and get some writing samples, try some different inks in it. I know that they say that this pen is a very wet pen, but I really like it. I love the design of it, and you know, I love the limited edition. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll post another video again soon. Thank you, and have a good night.